Hello, friends. Welcome to week 10, I believe. Because
Officially
I did
10.
week 9, and then I took a week off to get my wisdom teeth pulled, so this would technically be week 10.
Technically week 10, but in actuality, it's probably like 13th week.
Yeah, something like that.
But it's okay. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. What matters is we're here.
Yes. And Matty
Back.
is all better from his tooth surgery. We're
Yes.
back.
What
I
a
called him
struggle that
last
was.
week, and he was down bad.
I was down bad.
Yeah. We're good. Nice new setup. A little bit brighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I took the time off from work to rearrange my living room, and that included putting my desk setup out here in the sunlight, so I'm no longer a cave dweller.
Yeah. I feel like you always do this. You always end up coming out.
I always end up leaking. I end up like, okay. So the thing is, I've designed my room to be very specific for me, and that was because my apartment, I have 3 roommates, but 2 of them have moved out, and we're not filling the spots because we're um, leaving soon. This apartment. So given that like there's not anyone here really anymore, there's more space to just kind of exist. Me and my one remaining roommate. So I talked to him. I was like, hey, can I not be so cramped? Because like I designed that whole room to fit my entire life, and now that there's more space, I was like, let me not be so cramped. Because I think it was honestly um, making me less productive,
Yeah.
or like stifling some of my creativity because I was just so concerned about like like being comfortable, and like it just wasn't working out. So
Yeah. And I've been to your place. It's very like, you know, everything has a place and you
mm-hmm.
have specific places for specific things, but yes, it was very cramped.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing?
So what's new with you?
Um, I feel like I say this every time. I've been busy,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been busy with not work stuff. So I think the last time we talked, I was coming back from California from running a half marathon.
Correct.
So since then, I've ran another half marathon.
Yeah. Play the clip. Play the clip.
Yeah, that shit sucked, but it was fun.
I mean, the fact that you even do those is kind of sick. So
Thank you. I don't know. People tell me that I have a mental illness. They
I
may be
I
correct.
don't disagree.
They may be correct. I may be mentally ill. And then also, I hosted a home cafe.
Yeah. How did that go? By the way, I didn't get to touch about that.
It was awesome. It was. I was like stressing out over it because you know how I always stress out over hosting. I
Yeah. I
try to
mean,
make
that was
sure.
like a more formalized function too.
Yeah. So like I curated a menu,
Mm-hmm.
made sure we had all the ingredients and everything went smoothly. So in the past week, that's kind of what I was doing. I had the half marathon, and then the next day I had the home cafe. So in the days
Easy
leading
money.
up to that weekend, I was doing the development of the menu and making sure the recipes were all good, and then also
Mm-hmm.
prepping for the half marathon. So I'm gonna be real, work wasn't really top of mind for the past week and a half,
Yeah. You
but
got way a lot of other stuff accomplished though. So
yeah, this past I don't know these past 4 weeks have been kind of hectic. Honestly, like maybe a little bit more. They've been a little hectic because I've been traveling and then doing like a bunch of stuff. But
yeah.
I have settled down for a little bit. Now I can get back on my grind.
Yes.
So the grind in question, it's a video. My main video is going to be kind of like a cinematic vlog style video about being in the moment and trying to spend less time on my phone. And I
Okay.
think that's gonna be interesting because those are not the styles of videos that I make. So I wanted to lean a
Like
little bit
just like
more.
lifestyle videos. You
Yeah,
mean, like,
like I
usually
do
do like
more
cooking
like
stuff?
cooking and recipes,
Okay.
right? Versus like cinematic and commentary.
Hmm.
So I don't really know how it's gonna go. I have like a decent plan on how I'm gonna do it and the shots that I'm gonna need.
Okay.
But I think regardless, it's going to be fun. I think, I'll come up with something that's decent. And why not try it? This is my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So,
That's so true. I think that's a good way to look at it because I think sometimes like oh like if I switch it up like is it gonna be good? But I think just the fact that you want to try
yeah.
other stuff in itself is like nice.
Yeah. And also, I am so early that I don't need to be locked into like a niche just yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm using that to my advantage and kind of branching out and seeing what sticks. And maybe I'll have fun doing that.
One can hope. One can hope that we can have fun.
Yeah. But it's kind of the middle of the month, and I kind of got to finish that soon. So I gotta get going.
Oh right, because that's like your monthly goal.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
But now that, all the stuff that I have to do in the real world is settling down, I can
Hmm.
dedicate a little bit more time to this and dedicate more time to my other extracurriculars, including the matcha business, which I haven't touched in a couple weeks.
Hmm.
And then I also started studying. Um, I also started studying CS, which I
Yeah,
was telling you a
you're
little bit
telling me.
about.
Yeah,
And that's
that's awesome.
because I want to be able to make this site or this app that tracks flights. And this came about because I was tracking flights manually because I was going on vacation later on in the year. But flight prices changed on the day, and I was getting kind of tired checking the dates that I had marked
Hmm.
down, and then the corresponding prices and like the airlines and whatnot. So I wanted to build something that tracks that individually,
Yeah.
not for like selling or like marketing, or just as a tool that I can use. And I was feeling I should probably have a basic understanding of how CS works. So I'm taking the Harvard CS 50 class, and it's been pretty fun so far. I'm through the first lecture. I did the first problem set, which is to make like a little program in Scratch.
Dude, I love Scratch.
It's
I'm so
so
excited for
fun,
you
but
to
it's
do
so
stuff in Scratch.
tedious. I made like a soccer shooting game, and it's
Okay.
like half broken. Oh, roll clip here, roll clip here. But
Oh my god, that's gonna be so exciting.
yeah, so that's the first piece set that I gotta submit, and I've been trying to stay consistent with it. Doing a little bit each day versus trying to cram everything in one day.
Yeah.
So the schedule that I was on was that I was doing like 30 minutes each day. So I broke up the lecture into like 3 days, and I spent like 2 days doing the problem set.
Okay.
So I'll probably, keep going with that. And it's not like I need a full understanding of CS. I just need the basics, which I know somewhat, but it'll be a good refresher.
Right. Right.
So those are probably things I'll be working on in this week. And that's kind of the things that I was doing last week. Over to you.
All right. Sick. I think it's all exciting stuff for you. What did I do this week? Okay, obviously I got my wisdom teeth ripped out of my head. That sucked. I can send you some pictures so you can put it for evidentiary purposes in the
Yeah,
video.
we'll throw it in.
Um, it was honestly not as bad as I was expecting. I only got one out, so I was able to go to the dentist, do the surgery, awake, which sucked. Um,
Yeah,
and then just go home by myself. It was low key lonely. I was like, damn.
bad.
I thought I was gonna have to get like carried out, like
Yeah.
escorted by my roommate, but ended up being fine. The recovery was interesting. It was actually kind of nice because what a guy got to do in late stage capitalism to get a day off is get a bone ripped out of his face.
Exactly.
Um,
The little
so I got
surgery.
I got Monday through Wednesday off at work, which is like unheard of at my job. Um, Then I used the time to, like I said, like rearrange my apartment and also just kind of chill out for a little bit. I've been like really, really busy, and the rest of May is also going to be busy. So I was just trying to like enjoy the time off and be productive. So um, in ways that I like. So I was playing video games that I haven't been able to play in a while. I was uh, reorganizing my room, and I was working on new puppet stuff, which I'll show in a sec. Um, I get on a kick to like do typing every now and then.
Yeah,
So I've
I know
been
you like
practicing
doing
my
that.
typing game. Uh, so yeah, it like felt good because I think I've just kind of been at a place where I've been like a little burnt out. So what I kind of just like gave up on like what's a good way to describe it? I gave up on like doing stuff for uh like grinding purposes or even like joy purposes. It was like I felt so neutral about everything, especially you know when my face was like literally hurting all the time. I was like nothing matters.
Yeah.
So
Rule number one.
I got to a point where I was like, if I just have like this free time, like I don't like um doing my hobbies right now. Like I don't like laying around. I don't know. Everything just felt kind of like bleh. So like if I feel bleh about everything, I might as well knock some stuff off the list that I've been trying to knock off.
Yeah.
So I kind of like swallowed my pride a little bit and started working on some projects that I've been putting off. Like I have a couple ideas for different puppets, um, and one of which is just making the puppet that I already made again, but with animatronics. So, like you, I started doing some CS stuff, which I talked about the ideation of it. I think at the last meeting
Yeah.
where I said I like use ChatGPT for like how do I approach something.
Mhm.
But I stuck to my guns on saying like I would just use that as like a jumping off point. So I kind of use it as like a framework to understand what code I needed because I was like, hey, Chat GPT, do I do this way? And I was like, no, actually, you want to do it this other way that I would never would have known.
Yeah.
So essentially, I had to make um, a state machine. Actually, I'm gonna share my screen. So essentially, I made this giant thing of code
Yeah.
to um, turn keyboard presses into bytes.
Mhm.
Um, just stuff that like my little microcontroller can understand.
Mhm.
And then I made this Arduino program for my microcontroller that lets the microcontroller as interpret them into servo motions, like the little motors.
Yeah.
Um, so this
Oh,
blue
I
program is
see.
like uploaded to the servo below. I'm just on a call right now, so I just need a couple minutes. If that's cool. I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna be yapping.
Yeah, I see
So
those Boolean functions.
yeah, so it's pretty much like saying like the default state of stuff is that there's no motion, right?
Yep.
And then
And I
when you
see
get the
the
keyboard input, then it does the motion, right?
little
So
notes that you put for yourself.
yeah, I literally comment everything because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I am commenting everything so I know. I'm like that's how I like teach myself right now, I guess. And then this is um the code like when I it's like the serial monitor. So this is just like when I press stuff on the keyboard, um, it'll tell me what I press is like just a way to confirm that I'm like doing everything properly. Um, yeah. So if we hop back over to the camera stuff, this is what I got. So I think I showed this eyeball last time, and like since then I've like slowly day by day just done like a little bit. Um, just like adding a second eye, then adding like a mustache
Mhm.
mechanic, and then I made a frame because it was just like all sitting on my table all weird. So I made a frame and then like taped all the wires together nicely.
Yeah.
And then I added a secondary frame and then added the eyebrow. So it's been like very iterative, which has been nice because it's not um like trying like do everything like all at once, which was I get in like habits of doing that and it can be very overwhelming.
Yeah.
But
I've
this I like
done.
broke it apart, which has been nice. But essentially, it can blink.
I'm gonna make you full
Uh,
screen.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
It can blink, and then the eyes can move. And this is just like a first version. Like I'm using pretty much arrow key setup to move the eyes, but I want to do like a joystick later on. The mustache moves up and down, and then the eyebrows go up and down. They only go up right now, and then one of them tilts up and one of them tilts down. But they said there's like I put a servo on a server. Servos, check that out.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mounted one servo to another servo. Anything is possible.
Oh, that's pretty
So
sick.
there's like edits I gotta make to the design. Like I said last time, this is not my eyeball design, so I want to kind of branch off this to make something that's like more suited for what I want. And then I have like more behaviors that I want to program into it and just like change like default settings and like just be able to do a little bit more interesting stuff. And then I'm gonna put it into the head of a puppet. We'll see how that all works out. But I mean, there's gonna be certain challenges. I'm foreseeing already. Like, it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be bulky. It's gonna be delicate.
Yeah.
Um, but you know, this is part of the process of like figuring it out. So I'm just gonna do it anyway. That's
Yeah.
kind of where I've been at. I'm just like, you know what? That's gonna be challenging anyway. So I might as well just do it and figure
Yeah.
it out. So
You're gonna learn.
that's what I've been working on. What else? I'm golfing this weekend.
New
Golfing's
endeavors.
kind of fun. I'm really bad at it, but I spent a lot of money. I got two good chips on the green,
Hell yeah.
and life was good. And life was good.
How did it feel when you chipped on the green?
Honestly, I understood why people like golf when you hit it nice and like goes kind of where you want. Like I get it, I get it.
Yeah.
But you probably won't catch me golfing that much. So
Would you hit the
yeah,
range?
huh? The range in the morning on the second day, I was at the range, and it was mostly like you see me at Top Golf. Like I can rail a ball for sure,
Yeah.
but it always sails like way to the right.
Yeah. It always like
Um,
slices right.
yeah, yeah. So I was trying to work more on that. So honestly, I just didn't need to hit the ball that hard.
Yeah.
Um, I think that a lot of like loss of control comes from just trying to rail the shit out of the ball.
Mhm.
Um, so that was helpful, and then all the guys were like just giving me like little pointers. And there's like a lot to absorb actually in golf,
Yeah. But
so it was a little bit kind of overwhelming. But I found like certain aspects of different techniques that kind of helped me dial it in a little bit. So I started to hit it less to the right.
I
Yeah,
love that, man. It's progress.
yeah, yeah. It was nice to like go outside. It was nice to be like shitty at something in an environment where all the boys were like just having fun.
Yeah.
Um, like I was just social all weekend. I wasn't really on my phone. So that felt really
Huge.
good.
Huge.
And it was good exercise too. Um, walking around, using my body. Yeah, it wasn't so damn expensive. I feel like I like golf a lot, but it was a good time. I was glad that I could hang out with the boys. So,
Good stuff. Sounds like a good time.
but that's my updates.
Yeah. What do you want to accomplish in like the next week?
That's a good question. I have a busy weekend. I'm going on a artist retreat with my art friends, so that's kind of something I should probably talk about.
Yeah.
So this is like the group where like I'm not in the group, the puppet's in the group. Uh, so I made him a shirt. I made a shirt specifically for the retreat. It's like a camp retreat. So everybody's getting this shirt, but the puppet has like a weird body shape, so I like you can't just give him like a baby size shirt. I have to make all the shirts by hand. And they have to be made a certain way because his head's too big to like fit in a neck hole.
Yeah.
So
So it
they
has
have
to
to
be
like
like
clip on the
like a
back,
button.
So yeah. So I did that today. I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. Just getting to like hang with other creative people and um, just kind of getting to chill out for a weekend. It's like a little vacation.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be like a work thing, but we're gonna do like little mockumentary like skits and stuff. So I feel like the pub is gonna be kind of funny in that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm gonna try to. I have like a list of stuff I'm trying to get done, which I've been checking off. It's mostly like housekeeping before I go on this trip. Um, but I'm gonna try to continue to chip away at this every now and then. Um, so my priority, I guess, has been making progress on the animatronic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. I'm excited to hear about your retreat. Like I'm
Yeah,
excited
yeah.
to hear like all the things that your puppet's gonna get up to, but also just like I don't know, to be in like to like get away with like a bunch of people and a bunch of people who are creatives. I feel like that's just gonna be a good environment to be in for your brain.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this for like many months at this point.
Yeah.
And the tooth kind of messed it up because now I have to like I took so many off days with the teeth that I can't take Friday off to like drive down with everybody, so I have to drive down after work, And I drive for work, so so it's 8 hours of driving on Friday ish. Plus I have to go back to Jersey to swap out my work car with my family car, and pick up one of my friends on the way. Mind you, this is gonna be Memorial Day weekend Friday traffic to get to New Jersey. And then I have to drive 5.5 hours from New Jersey to Virginia. So I'm going to be driving for like 14 hours, which is not something I've done that before. And the day's kind of broken up a little bit. It's not 14 hours straight.
Right.
But
That's still
it's
kind of
gonna be a long
brutal
day. It's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
So,
It's gonna be worth it though.
yeah, that's my version of the half marathon.
Yeah. Would you rather
Yeah.
drive for 14 hours or run for 2 hours?
100% drive for 14 hours.
Yeah, see, I'm in the exact opposite boat. I would 1,000,000% run for 2 hours than sit in a car for 14.
No, I love driving. And I hate running, so. But yeah,
Kind of a good
so
question.
those are the updates. I'm currently printing on my 3D printer like a lamp for one of the guys in the group. We're working on a lamp project. He had an idea to make a lamp, and he was like, yeah, like it's gonna be so sick. And I agree. I personally would never think to make a lamp. And then he was like, Maddie, we should go to this designer lamp show. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great actually. I had plans that day already, like I had an obligation.
Yeah.
So he's like sending me pictures from the lamp show. This shit's like legit. Like people are like actually like artists and shit presenting their lamps, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, so this is one of my friends in the group. He's like more involved in the art scene,
Yeah.
which I'm not good at, like doing like art networking or like participating in that kind of stuff. So he's like, yeah, we gotta get you on. Like you gotta we gotta figure out how to present you as an artist to the world. And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. But I don't know, it's just much more legit stuff than I'm used to. But it's so funny because he's like, his approach is not like, I'm like, oh, like I have to do it a certain way, this and that, and it's a big deal. And he's like, dude, like we're just gonna make a lamp and then we're gonna submit it to like the lamp festival and it's gonna be sick. So
Yeah.
so he makes it sound so easy. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm just having trouble. My printer's like, my 3D printer is like a little bit having a couple of issues. So it's a big print, so it fails really easily. So if I can't get it to work, this is like a 20-hour 3D print. So I
Yeah.
can't get it to work. I might not be able to bring it to the retreat to finish the prototype with him.
Yeah.
But that'll just have to be something for another time.
Let's see.
So
I like his philosophy, man.
yeah. Also, the having a project where someone's just like, oh, like just do this. Like here's the lamp design. Can you make it? I'm like, yeah. It's like I'm not the creative force behind it. I'm just like doing execution.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of nice. Because it gives me like deadlines. It gives me a little bit of direction. Like I don't have to think too hard about it. I just have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good, it's good like homework.
Yeah.
So that's the update. I think that's all the updates now.
Cool. That was a good one.
That was a good one. I feel rejuvenated after missing a week.
Yeah, I feel like we're back. Like we're truly back.
Yeah, it's good stuff's going on. May, I'm so busy still the
Yeah,
rest of May, but June's pretty open. I'm trying to keep it open. Today I
that's
got
smart.
like between today and yesterday I got like 4 invites to different things in June, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I want to go to all these things, but I
Uh,
really don't want to repeat of May. So I'm gonna marinate on it. I'm usually very quick to say yes to stuff. Gonna marinate, and I might just have to say no. That's growth. That's growth is saying no to stuff.
yeah. It is what it is.
My steak too buttery. I'm too popular.
Yeah. Because I have FOMO,
Yes,
right? Like all these people are doing
um,
things, and I have FOMO. So I get you. Like I want to do all the things that people invite me to.
yeah, there's definitely a level of FOMO. So I just like showing up for people, and then I think so. I just automatically say yes, but then when I'm like, oh, maybe I should say no, that's when the FOMO kicks in. So yeah,
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to this week's episode.
yes. Thank you everyone for coming.
It's been fun.
Like, share, subscribe, drink milk,
Drink your milk.
create FOMO.
Doesn't. Nothing matters.
Yeah, spend money. Money's not real,
Yeah.
but have fun. Have
But
fun.
have fun. All right. We will see you next week.